Hello, I'm Savanth. I'm an advocate by profession and I'm also a lecturer teaching at a couple of colleges. And for me, I was suffering from a slip disc. I was completely bedridden from last Saturday. I was not able to move out of the bed. So I was completely under bed rest and not even able to get down from the bed. Forget about me having food or going and I couldn't go for my bowel movement, that is for toilet also I couldn't go. And when it became too complicated, Dr. Nitin told me to get admitted to Apollo Hospital. The reason being that the facilities, because I was totally immobile, I wanted a hospital where there is a facility of MRI and physiotherapy and followed by any OT also. Then Dr. Nitin only contacted Apollo and the Apollo Hospital called me. They sent me an ambulance to my house. I was totally immobile, I was on my bed. And the ambulance fellows were so humble, so polite, so nice, so friendly. They got the stretcher to my room in spite of being very difficult. Stretcher was brought into my room. They pulled me into the stretcher, took me into the ambulance where I never felt, not even for a single second, I felt the pressure or any movement on my lower back. And from the ambulance, driver was so courteous. They got me to the Apollo hospitals. And admission was really quick and fast. They took me into the emergency and for half an hour they gave me all the basic treatments. And followed by that, immediately without wasting any time, they took me into the MRI. And MRI was also fantastic. Later on I heard that there's a brand new machine, Philips, which has been put up there. And the previous MRI which I had undergone 2 years ago, that sound of that MRI was too horrible to hear and it was traumatic. But this time I was surprised that they had a big earphone and the doctor, radiologist there had played nice music and I never felt that half an hour was traumatic. And the MRI facility was fantastic. Then they got me out of that MRI and I was shifted to a ward. I'm sitting here in this, sleeping in this platinum ward. It's a fantastic ward. The ward was clean, ready by the time I was moved in here. And till then I was still immobile. I couldn't get on off the bed. And I couldn't keep my foot, nor I can turn here and there. And the process of me being taken into MRI, from there being shifted to the stretcher and back to the room was all very nice and nicely coordinated. And later on the MRI results came and I was advised not to undergo a surgery. This is the specialty of Dr. Nitin Srichen, who was a close friend of mine. He saw that and told Savanth, good that there is a disc prolapse, but let's not go for a surgery. I'm going to inject you. That is, he decided to inject me epidural injection. And next day I was taken to OT at 2 o'clock because I had to be at empty stomach. They took me to OT. And OT also, operation theatre at Apollo is fantastic. There are 9 operation theatres here and all specialist doctors were there. Not only Dr. Nitin was present right next to me, and it was Dr. Seema, who was the anesthesia specialist. She was also very nice, and there are lots of doctors also around there, and those doctors also were fantastic and they assisted me and 2 people held me because I couldn't get up. They moved me like this and an injection was injected to my spinal cord. Yes, the first local anesthesia which they gave, that was little bit, it hurt me because it was injected into my spinal cord. But later on I didn't feel the epidural injection. It was an epidural, it was an injection, it was a epidural steroid injection which was injected into my spinal cord and I was made to lay down. Within 10 seconds, Dr. Nitin was standing right next to my feet. He lifted my leg to 90 degrees. Unbelievable. 10 seconds. Injected, I was laid back and he lifted. Because before I was injected, my foot used to only go up to 30 degrees and previously it was only going up to 15 degrees and it went up to 90 degrees. I was made to move and it was a really good experience for me. Thank you.